Hi, this is Bill from Billboard Comics. I'm here sitting in the actual theater. I actually just saw Thunderbolts in. I just want to give a quick review of the movie for you to let you know how it is. Hopefully, I can do more of this after I see this. The future. It's going to be a couple in the future. Thunderbolts. It's been a rough patch for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A lot of duds, a lot of stuff that a lot of people didn't like. Some people liked more than others. I want to tell you something. The Thunderbolts is not a okay movie. It's not a, well, yeah, it's all right movie. It's not even a good movie. It's a great movie. It's a return to the actual kind of like the way MCU used to be. It's a lot of action, but it's built around a center of heart to it. The most important part is the relationship between Alexei and Elena. Elena played by Florence Pugh, and Alexei played by David Harbour. And I say this every time I mention David Harbour in any kind of form, just as a caveat. His parents are friends with my wife's parents, so I just don't want anybody to find that connection and say, oh yeah, that's why he's giving this good review, because he kind of knows them. He wouldn't recognize me if we bumped in the street. He was invited to our wedding, but he blew us off. I should hold that against him. But he legitimately gives a powerhouse performance in this. And he's done a lot of promotion for this and stuff like this. He should be a star in the making, and this should help him be a star in the making. But his relationship as the false father-daughter thing with Elena is a big kind of like connective tissue. As such, it kind of like the other characters do have arcs to themselves, but it would help if you actually saw stuff coming into this. Definitely Black Widow. This is actually kind of like a sequel to the Black Widow movie, in all intents and purposes. Also, to get a like the Falcon and Winter Soldier, there's a lot of elements in that entered into it, and also it probably wouldn't hurt to actually watch the Ant-Man and the Wasp, because Ghost is in that. But the action is there, a lot of humor, a lot of heart, a lot of humor, anything like that. They did the villain, like, you should know who the villain is, but I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the villain was not one of my favorite characters from the comic books, but they managed to pull it off quite well. I thought they did, at least. The acting was really good. It's weird because you have Bill Pullman's and Kurt Russell's son in here, and they are both you see them acting, and you see elements of their father in them as they're acting, so that was kind of cool. But since it comes from such a great, it was great acting all around. So I recommend it highly to you. Stick around. There's 2 end credits. Well, let me go back, because I think I have to stretch it out a little bit to make it the minimum. Julie Louis-Dreyfus was really good. She's also kind of the ipso facto villain of this. She plays out. You've seen her before in other stuff, but she's really good here. It's amazing to see that she was like kind of like a young bit player on SNL who really was struggling to get time, and now she's one of the best actresses working in Hollywood, and she does a great job playing the snake like Levius like that. But like I said, Wyatt Russell does a good job. Bill Pullman does a good job. Everybody does a really good job with this, but like a lot of heavy lifting for the character work would have to be watching the other stuff. Sebastian Stan is in fact in the movie, but he's not a main focus on it. He's kind of like in the periphery. It's kind of like, he's like the spot starter that comes in at the end of the season of like a Yankees season, to get into the playoffs, just to get him through the playoffs and get into the World Series. He's that kind of player in it. So if you're coming here to expect to see Oscar-nominated Sebastian Stan in the movie, you might be slightly disappointed. He's in it. He could do Bucky a good Bucky in his sleep, and he does good Bucky here. So if you like that, a couple things to point out. Like I said, there are 2 post-credit scenes. One is mid-credit, which is a more common one. The last one is vital. Don't leave early to get Dory popcorn or go to the bathroom or whatever. It kind of spoils a little bit of Marvel's future projects, and I'll leave it at that, but that is the important one to do that. Also, at the end of the movie, you'll realize why the asterisk was next to Thunderbolts, because this is not a Thunderbolts movie, it's another movie. but I'll leave it at that. My cameraman, who is actually a camera woman, who is my lovely, beautiful, talented wife, who does not want to be a camera, so that's why she's doing this, has told me at 5 minutes. So I am going to, say phooey to the YouTube gods and just cut it here, because I want it to be nice and tight and like low. But like, I recommend it highly. I think you should go see it. And it's a return to form for the MCU, and it does set up a whole bunch of stuff in the future. So if you want to follow along, you might actually, this is a vital movie you actually might have to see. So 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. I call my thumb Siskel and Ebert. And yeah, please come out and see it.